Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to DemonCrawl. So, I will admit, I've gone ahead and played this game a little bit on my own. Oh, shoot. We should probably... Yeah, I'm gonna switch the music back. Just because that was a taste of the Kunai soundtrack, but I'm gonna be listening to that all today anyway. So, we should probably go back to the DemonCrawl music, if only because... otherwise, too much repetition is a bad thing, even if it's a really good soundtrack. Anyway, so like I was saying, I did actually play a couple of runs of this on my own to get better at this game. Bango. Because, I don't know, I just, practice makes perfect, and I was not quite prepared last time I played. Mainly because, yeah, I had never straight up even played one of these games before, and so learning is fun. Learning is hard. Let's see, it's gotta be that. But so I was doing some research on the 1-2-1 rules and some like really common patterns for let's see. I can't. Minesweeper, there we go. Restore 1 life whenever you spend at least 5 coins. Ooh. That's kind of useful. Not overwhelmingly, but still useful. Yeah, the Minesweeper game. It's super good. Power through the darkness, into the caverns. But yeah, so just a little bit of practice, a little bit of research. It's gone a long ways to actually understanding how this game works. And it's going to make my life a lot easier. Wow, that was a good pull. Let's see. Gonna be a bit murky, but that's fine. We get 8 coins. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy the armor off of that guy. It might be worth it. It might not be. Well, that's gotta be that. It's gotta be there. Oh boy. Well, this one's... That one's easy-ish. Because that has to be a spot. This could still be a spot, though. We gotta figure that out. So, we could have it be here, or here. I don't know if I'm gonna have to guess on this one. Sometimes it feels like I have to. Okay, we've only got 5. First time watching on Twitch. Love your vids. Thank you, and welcome. This is DemonCrawl. It's effectively Minesweeper, but as a roguelite. And I really like it. It's quirky. Let's see. Yeah, so it's... No matter what, it's gotta be that one. It can deduce 2 save spots from this. At this point, I will take pro strats on Minesweeper. The first... I don't want people to just tell me where. I would much prefer if people told me why. Because that's always going to be my big thing. But I'd rather learn and understand. Which is weird. Because usually, like, when I was in school, I learned best from examples. But I always hate it when people just say, like, this... Press this tile, and I'm like, but why? I don't know. I think it depends on the game. Top 2 will only be able to connect to 1 of 2 spots. That is a good point. So it has to be either of these. So this is safe. Because, yeah, I couldn't have a piece here and here, because that would drive it up a little bit. So that's... Oh, I just misclicked. Well, I guess that solves problems. That's fine. We have a healing perk anyway. So, turns out misclicking, I guess, works out in my favor. Albeit poorly. Use the same trick down below. Or I can just accidentally button. Of course, now here we are... It's not much better. We've only got 2 critters left, which is good. But where's that put us? Sensible option would be monster here, monster here. That would fulfill all conditions. Because I could also do something like this, which would, I think, also work? Can somebody tell me if either of these configurations are wrong, and then why? Because I've been struggling with this one specifically. On the side, the number is 1. The one above it is 1, so it has to be the lower, one of the lower 2 sections. You mean for these because this is considered a 1, and this is also considered a 1. Why would it have to be the lower of the 2 well... Click on the ones you know it isn't. No, that's a good point. Because it could still be this. And it could still be that. Dang it. I mean, luckily we're on the first level, so Hail Mary. And realistically, I could just guess at this point, yeah, okay, you can't deduce this. And that's what I needed to know. And there's her answer. So, Hail Mary guessing solves the day-ish. But I would really love some kind of indicator on whether or not I have to guess, or if there's a way to deduce it. Because I hate Hail Marying. Because it means I'm not learning anything. Oh, goddammit, I hate this one. It's probably this. Yeah, okay, I got it. What is this? Wish pool. Gain a minion. Increase this value by 1 whenever you open 20 cells without making a mistake. Interesting. Okay, the wish pool shimmers with light. I guess I might as well gain 2 minions. How do minions work? Solve a random cell. If you're about to take damage, this minion will sacrifice itself to deflect 1 damage. Ooh, that's kind of nice. There we go. So I'd recommend opening right in the middle. I actually, I think that's a... I don't think that's a good idea. I was doing research on this. And I heard the optimum strategy was actually to go for kind of the corners. Let's see. First click. So... And admittedly, I'm just looking at a wiki for this. But it specifically said, experts generally go for corners. Corners first, then edges, then the middle. The theoretical... Okay, your best chance at finding an opening is in a corner, then on an edge, then in the middle. Let's see. Oh, interesting. But maybe that's not entirely it. Because first click is always safe. Your best chance of getting a large opening is in the middle, then on an edge, then in a corner. So far, no one's calculated a theoretical advantage. Biggest openings occur in the very center of the board and decrease as you approach the edges. The biggest openings from clicking on an edge are in the middle and decrease as you approach corners. So, In summary, the best place to start depends on your preferences for size or frequency. Large openings are more helpful, but you'll lose more games trying to find them. Small openings can be difficult, but you'll start more games. I'm not entirely sure. Everyone in the Discord, some very good players, go for the middle open. Interesting. Whenever you make a mistake, all surrounding tiles are revealed, and any monsters in those attack you for damage each. Oh god, that's scary. Let's go to the item shop real quick first. See what we get. Let's see, so I do not want the straitjacket. Golden boots? Golden boots don't seem like a terrible idea. And that puts me back up to full health. Okay. Oof. I do not like that modifier. So why don't we... I'm gonna compromise and go always just slightly off-center. Hey, there's the boomerang. This was the thing that drove me to victory previously. Admittedly, that might not have been the best opening move for the boomerang. I probably should have saved it for when I was stuck. But this way I get it back sooner, so... I don't know. Trade-offs. Wow. This is kind of shit. Holy shit, look at this. That sucks. Alright. Well, it's gotta be that. Okay, that wasn't so bad. We had an opening there. But just seeing that immediately just go up, and I was just like, oh, come on. How am I supposed to get around that? And the answer is, no, this is actually almost a trivial level, which is weird. Holy crap. That went fast. I'm getting better at this. I'd love to see what the developers say about what is the better opening move. Okay, chop down signs. Diamond in the rough. Interesting. Boomerang is back. So I'm going to save the boomerang for moves where I'm a little bit more stuck. Instead of just using it immediately, because I don't need it always, but having it as a potential opener is way more valuable to me. Posted a video of him playing a quest and he started the middle. Huh. Oh, is this a solo developer project? I guess it would make sense. This definitely seems like something a smaller group or one person could pull off a lot easier. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. So this is 1-2-1. So that's got to be it. It's probably this. Yeah, it's got to be that. Man, I'm just getting all of the power moves right now. I love that. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the altar. Maybe I'll grab it last, but I'm usually not a big fan. Alright, holy crap cash. Alright, remove an Omen, sanctify all of their cells with objectives. Interesting. Let's see. Gonna keep pressing for more. We can get him. Let's see. That's a 5. 5's just spooky. But not too bad. Can't get that one yet. Can get that one. Opens up a lot. Okay, so you checked and he does go mid. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and make a rule of thumb to go slightly off mid, because the sooner I can reach a corner, the sooner I can kind of consolidate. But I will take that under advisement. Plus, can you really fault me for attempting to develop somewhat of a... I'm not going to say a personal style, because I think that would be erroneous. This game is super good, though. Let's see. Can't do anything with that yet. Anything here? That's good. This gets messy. Well, this is what I got the boomerang for. Thank you, boomerang. Anything to cut down on guessing. I really wish after you were done you could actually absorb parts for just bonus max health. Shame. I know there's other things that give you a reward for it, but still, let's see. Do we want to go shopping? I got 54 coins, so yeah, let's go shopping. Alright, so Monocle. Flag 3 monsters whenever you spend coins. Exit current stage without completing. Spawn a random number of chests between the stage's minimum and maximum power levels. So we want to grab that. Monocle would be interesting. I'm going to grab that, if only because there's a couple of situations where that's really, really helpful. And also, why not? Alright, free token. Now let me see. I don't remember what this level's power is. I think we'll probably still want to save the chest for later, unless I'm in trouble. Set your lives and max lives to the value of target visible cell. That's pretty good. You can hover over an icon. Top for power. Wait, icon top? Oh, this one. 2 to 5. Top left. Okay. It wouldn't be a terrible idea. Let's actually pop the treasure pouch. That gets me 3 chests. That's a good... Lose 1 life, spawn a heart, and target cell. Interesting. Guarantees 1 wish pool per stage. You may right-click a wish pool to go fishing, reducing its charge by 1. Pass a turn and see what you reel in. And Spicy, whenever you enter a stage, gain 1 soul for every stage mod. Sure. Probably could have waited for that one. But this gets me a nice, interesting starter move to roll with. Let's ignore that for a second. I feel like this is a good game to start streams with. I agree. That's part of the reason why I want to start with it. It's super... I'm not going to say casual, because I think casual would be... Casual's a bit dismissive of what this game is, but it's just a very smooth experience, so it's kind of easy for me to just start with and just be like, yeah, we're just gonna play some DemonCrawl. And then at some point, my brain will fry and I'll be like, I don't want to play any more of this, and then I'll just kind of go from there. Got 25 turns before I get my boomerang back, which is a bit butts. Almost all of these are passive. We do have some armor, so I could take a hit if I have to guess. But there's got to be things I can do. So this is 1. This is a 2. That means obviously that clearly. Now this is a 1-2-1 situation. Again, a lot of this is. This is a 1. Yeah, that's an easy one. Easy-ish. Wait, hold off a little bit before... Oh. I was wrong. Well, minions took the hit for me. Good minions. That's what I get for making assumptions, but it's a little cleaner at least. Let's see. No, that's already attached to a monster. A lot of these are. It's usually these big boards that I start to lose track a little bit, because it's just so much, and I don't see as many openings as I did previously. We've still got 16 monsters, and I don't have really much reusable items. And my boots are going to go kaput if I take another hit, and that'll also mess me up pretty hard. But I could heal myself if I needed to. My one problem is, so I've effectively tried teaching myself the 1-2-1 rule, which I think works alright-ish. The only problem is I get really lost when it comes to, like, corners and cornering and whatnot. I don't know, I'll get better at it. Let's see. Because this is a 1. It'd be nice if you could almost, like, hold shift, or, like, a button that would actually replace the values in each cell. Oh, yeah. That was a good place for me to not guess, though. Because it has to be these two. Because this is already touching 1. Yeah. That didn't work. This feels like one of those that I'm actually going to have to guess on. Ugh. Well, we could save the boomerang for that. Potentially. Wish I had actually had a minion for that one. Okay, let's think. So this is a 1. This is a 1. This is a 1. So in that case, it has to be the center one, yeah? No, because it could be something like this. Oops. Like that. And that would still fulfill the requirements, damn it. Because it worked fine enough here. Because it was sandwiched enough. Okay, there's an option. Okay, we get the boomerang again. Okay, a little bit more room. Oh, that's a lot more room. That's exactly what I needed. And that's a 5. That makes this easier. Hello. We've got this guy. Selling tongs, 8 coins. Hell yeah. Let's see. So what are the tongs? Unequip and repair all of your armor. Hell yeah. Probably could have waited on that one, but whatever. Okay, so all we have left is this one section, and I'm probably gonna have to guess here. Which means boomerang. Oops. I'm gonna unboomerang that. There we go. Straight up 50-50, unless you got the boomerang, at which point it don't matter. Alright, I got a lot of money. Let's see if we have a shop, and there's nothing else for me to mess with. My health is looking good, everything else is good. Yeah, that's why boomerang is currently my favorite item. There's probably better, but boomerang's the only one that I got. Let's see, whenever you spend coins on a stranger, his cell gains cursed. Ah. Sell items at the shops using right-click, or gain 100 mana. Let's sell the surgical saw. Mortal Root is interesting. I might hold on to that one. Probably want to grab the Wish Pool. Mantis would be interesting. I'm not Yeah, we'll probably keep it. So is this worth it at all? Cursed. Aura that sacrifices visible cell contents whenever you take damage. Oh, to deflect 1 damage. So effectively, I would kill strangers to... I would turn all strangers into de facto minions for me. Yeah, that's mediocre. I'll live without. Now, I have a use item. No. I guess it's just wish pool. What's this modifier, by the way? The end of stage, duplicate all of your omens if you're injured. I don't have any omens, so that's probably a good sign. Okay, inspired by the Mantis. Hi. Well, that's gotta be that. So that makes this a bit easier. Okay, let's take a look at this. Guarantees 1 wish pool per stage. You may right-click a wish pool to go fishing. Reduces charges by 1. Pass a turn and see what you reel in. Yeah, sure, why not? I caught a small fish. Cook by removing burning from a random visible cell, then restore 6 life. Or sell raw at an item shop for 3 coins. Cool. Okay, this is getting much better. So I can chop down signs. Here's Johnny. Cool. I'm a little worried I'm going to pick up an Omen here. I probably will. 50% chance to steal the selected shop item, then make a clean escape. I am operating under an assumption that that's going to go very poorly for me if it doesn't succeed. Well, we'll get there when we get there. Okay, that's a bit hairy. Well, we know what's in there. Let's see, center those out. Life is good so far. Okay, that's gotta be that. Let's see, wish pool, shimmers with light again. Restore 2 lives. Increase this value by 1 whenever you open 20 cells without making a mistake. Let's keep going fishing. It doesn't strike me that that was particularly good. But at the same time, fish. Let's see. I do have Boomerang back. Let's see. Do I have any other immediately obvious spots that I'm ignoring? Yes. Right? 1. No, that's a 1. Okay, I have no idea how that one goes. Also, thank you, Crystalon, for the 26-month resub. Sub incoming. Dive, dive, dive. Short story time, submarines scare the shit out of me. I have no idea what I would ever do if I was stuck underwater for that long. Like, I think I would just freak out. Whenever I watch a submarine movie, I just get really, really uncomfortable. Because I'm just like, oh no, what if? It's the same problem with spaceships and some other stuff. I think I'm just gonna huck the boomerang and see what happens. That didn't help me at all. Let's see, but you played Subnautica, which is horrifying for me. I can separate myself out a little bit because it's purely 3D. If it was super realistic, I definitely did hold my breath though. There were 100% moments where I was just like, Oh, if I use up the pool, it shows the number on it. Unfortunately, it looks like I have to actually let it charge back up. That I can't overfish the wishing pool in that specific manner. So what about Subnautica in VR? I am terrified to think of what that would be like. Frustratingly, almost all of these edge tiles seem to be ones. Because this is a 1, this is a 1, this is a 1. Obviously, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. This is a 2. This is a 2. 2, 2, 2, 3 might be easier to figure out. Yeah. Except for it's still a 1, 1, and... My pattern my knowledge of how the patterns work is a little bit on the limited side. Let me think on this one. So... Because, yeah, problematically, this would fulfill all of the requirements. But so would, like, this. So I'm not sure about that one. Oh yeah, that is a good point. So that's got to be safe. That didn't help much. Or maybe it did, I have no idea. I don't think it helped. Because this just needs to get 2 more. I mean, obviously, the easy answer would be that, but it's never that easy. That's why I wish I want my boomerang back, and I'll get my boomerang back for, like, forever. Eh. Spaces above and below the 4 are bombs. Do they have to be, though? Because this would make sense, and this would be easy. But wouldn't this also work? Like that? Because I know less efficient space-wise. But you could absolutely just have another, whoops, another 3 there. Or I mean, hell, you could even have something like this. Like that 4 is kind of... That 4 is way too open-ended for me to want to bet on it. I could. We could Hail Mary. I'd probably survive it, but it would hurt a lot. Third spot below the 4 is safe. Would it be? Yeah, you're probably right about that. Because for this one, it has to be one of these two. That honestly doesn't help me. Or, yeah, it does. Because that means that's safe. Which means that's probably safe. Which means that's probably the bomb. Never mind. Damn it. Well, that's okay. Let's see. I do have the fish. We don't have any burning tiles, though, so I can't just eat it. Blech. Well... at least we're back on progress. Even if, ouch. Like, I can continue with this. Learning is fun, learning is hard. This is just how these games work. Though we're kind of back to square hood for a while. Okay, it's got to be that at this point. Can you not use the pool to gain 0 hearts and get the number? Nope, doesn't work that way. And yeah, I'm definitely going to use the whirlpool at this point. I have the mortal root. Worst comes to worst, I sacrifice 1 max HP to set my HP back up to 5. I'm not necessarily sure if that's worth it, though. Let's see, still 16 tiles before I get to use my... 16 tiles before I get my boomerang. So... looking at this, it's probably this, but it could be this and this. One way or another means that's safe. Doesn't solve too much, but it's a safe tile. Which probably means this one's safe. And that doesn't really narrow it down. Okay, that narrows it down a lot. Plumbing for the safe spots actually pretty helpful. Let's see. So could it be something like this? Yes? I think it could be. Because it could also be that, which would satisfy the bare minimum, but it's not a good idea. Hold on a little bit before you guys keep telling me where to go and what to do. Because, like, I appreciate the help, but I also would like to puzzle through this without people just telling me how these things work. Because now that I'm looking for process of elimination safe spaces, this is a new skill that I need to develop. And I don't want people just shouting the answers at me. Because you gave me the boost, you took the training wheels off, now let me figure it out. Or, no, you put the training wheels on, but I still have to be the one pedaling. Because if you're pedaling for me, then I'm not learning how to bike. So, let's take a look at this. So one of these two has to fulfill the 4 condition. Which means this is safe. Now this ain't touching shit, so that's harder. Let's keep doing these. We'll find weak points here and there. Okay, so this can only be one of these two. That's 3. So it means this is safe. Wouldn't this mean that this is safe? Or even these two are safe? No, because it could just be these... any of these four. Ick. I was really hoping we get like a 1 or a 2 on one of those, because I could work with it. 8 tiles before I get my boomerang back. How long before I have the whirlpool? I have no idea. We got 9 dude men left. Well, I should probably use the mortal route. Fix my HP up. I don't think I'm solving this without taking a hit. Hey, thank you, Dr. Duck, for the sub, and welcome to my brain. My brain. Can you mark tiles as maybe and then bomb and safe? I don't think I have a question mark, no. Because that's a toss-up. Wait. If these are toss-ups, that means this is safe. That means that's got to be a monster. Because it can't be both of these. Yeah, that's too much of a wild card. Now, for this one, it could be either of these, which would satisfy that, and that. Wonder you're missing an easy one. I'm sure I am. That can only be one of those two. This can only be one of them. Because, yeah, that could be right there. And then we could do something like that. No, that wouldn't work. Or would that? Would that? This would work. We've got, what, 6 creatures left. Because this is a coin toss. Oh, it's the tree behind the puzzle. Get out of here, puzzle. Hello, tree. Well, here's the question. How many Hail Marys do I get? Okay, so one of these two is a monster. I'm just going to mark that off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's one entirely... No, 6. So that means this is safe. Okay, that didn't help as much as I wanted it to, but it helps. Okay, let's... No, it really straight up could be either of these two. Which means this is probably safe. And we're good. Wait, really? Yeah. Bam! Haha! Boomerang returned. Restore life. I can't restore life, so I guess we're going fishing. Oh, I found sunken treasure. Sunken treasure has 7 coins in it. Anything else? There's Orc of Homicide. Holy shit. Why not? I don't see anything else. Anyway, farewell, tree. I will miss you. But yeah, see how much more satisfying that was for me? Because people didn't tell me how to do it? I know people want to help. It's just one of those where it's just like, it felt so good figuring that one out when I did. Ooh, whenever you gain an Omen, destroy it as well as the first item in your inventory. Interesting. Whenever a monster is revealed, reduce the stage's max power by 1. Reduce the monster count of all other stages by the value of the target visible cell. If the cell has a monster, kill it. Here's the first item in my inventory. Appetizer. I could lose appetizer and be okay. Could I just buy all of these things? The answer is not quite. Yeah, we need 85. Okay, so I'm gonna grab Blind Justice and Mjolnir. And we're gonna... Or sell raw. Oh, wait, what? Interesting. So you can sell it to him, or you can sell it to him. That's confusing. How do I sell Thief Bag? Sell Thief Bag? Okay. Sold the Thief Bag to him. Alright. We'll hold on to Mortal Roots. Alright. These will be fine. So, we're gonna go back to this. Alright. And I'm gonna get Hobo Cap. We lose our ability... Oh, I could have picked up more of that. I could have picked up multiple of this. Shit. Whatever. Anyway, Sealed Altar. Whenever you enter the stage, seal 3 inventory slots. As long as it's not the boomerang. Okay, we're good. Okay. Well, this is really pleasant music. Hello, Waterboy's on the job. Sup, Waterboy? What do we get? Monsters Tremble. Convert all visible loot to bones. What is bone? Dunno. I'm just gonna... probably dump money onto Waterboy. See, did I figure out... Okay, bones have a chance to heal. Got it. So the thing is, there are no more shops. So... I'm just gonna... pay the water boy a bunch. At least I don't think there's any other shops. Monsters drop bones. Okay. What else do we got here? So that one's kind of a 50-50 mix. So I unfortunately got rid of my axe. So I can't do that. Probably going to grab the diamond, just so we can do other stuff. We might want to convert things to bones. We'll do that at the end, though. This is, probably the easiest snow level I've had to do. By and far. That was easy. Okay, so first and foremost, let's take this to the bone zone. Oh, what's this? Gain 15 coins. Okay, can't go fishing anymore. Thank you, Bubble Boy. You did a good job. Okay, hero grows stronger. Rite of Passage. Bury in a random cell, give it sanctified, then restore lives equal to the cell's value. Ooh, that's helpful. I'm gonna buy that. Okay, at the start of the stage, lose up to half your items. Stage has an additional heart for each item lost this way. Cannot use consumable items. Well, I'm gonna lose half my items, but we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Oh, I can't use the fishing pole. But we have a lot of health. Nothing else to spend money. Yeah, because the bone rod is gone. That isn't even there, and it's locked. All right, whatever. Let's just open things up. Evil Beware. Solve a random cell. Hell yeah. And non-nomen items will gain a minion. Hell yeah. Probably should have dried it up, but we're right at the end here, so, like, eh. Oh, I like this music. I know a lot of people... Last time I played, a lot of people are like, this music is repetitive. It might be right, but I like it. I wonder will you play Sunless tonight? No, I gotta find a time to actually start playing Sunless Skies again. I just have been very busy with other games. Because it's... Unfortunately, the way my channel operates is very much based on, like, hey, this is a new thing, I should play this. And so any older games generally get, pushed to the wayside, just by a little bit. And it sucks. But there's only so much I can do about it. Yeah, we have a lot of hearts here, and a lot of maximum health. In fact, I should probably just glom down all of these hearts anyway. There's no reason to hold on to them. Well, this is going down smooth. Holy shit. Mostly smooth. Sometimes not. Let's see, that's gotta be that. I know we have the item to solve a random cell, and I'd like to use it sooner than later, but I'd also rather not squander it. Let's see. Gotta be these two. I have so much health sitting around, too. This is perfect. Oh no, the hearts are in the way. Oh boy. That's actually kind of inconvenient for me. Because I can't actually see the tile's contents as a result. So I have to just be like, well, I guess we'll go elsewhere, and if I get hurt, I'll get hurt. Let's see. So this has to be touching 2. It's got to be that. Alright. Hello, mess. Let's see. Stage is rancid. Oh, cannot use consumable items. Oh no, I can't even use my compass. It's locked. Get a minion. Stage is rancid. Oh, I can't even do that. Mjolnir. 4. There's nothing else. Mjolnir seems like it would be kind of handy to just pick up at some point. Okay. So let's take a look at these things. So this needs 2 more. So it's probably got to be that and that. Well, nice part is if I take any damage, it doesn't actually matter. Let's see. So these are all 1s. This is a 2. Never mind, it's a 1. Well, do I just Hail Mary? Thank you. I needed those. There we go. Done. I don't think there's anything left. Alright, daily mission done. I level up. I get the mummy avatar, level 18, and I think I unlocked one of my... Lush Crab underestimated you. Aha! And we can now get Survivor. Start with an extra life. Exorcist, destroy the first Omen you receive. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go take a look at the token shop. For starters, we want to take a look at masteries. So... let's grab Survivor 1. 1 extra health is not the most amazing, but still. Ooh. Completing a quest in normal or above with 30 or more lives. Whoo boy! Wait, wasn't there... oh, there's a whole second one for Exorcist. Oh, but I don't have enough tokens. Oh, no! I probably should have... I probably should have gone for that first. I thought I had a hell of a lot more tokens than I did, but I guess not. At some point, we might look into grabbing some more of those. Holographs. Animated avatar. Fred and Rumble. Oof. We need a lot of tokens for this. But that's okay. Alright, let's quote-unquote fill out the Codex. Mainly because I hate having, like, things being like, hey, check this out! You haven't looked in this direction yet, and I'm like, ugh. So, would we prefer to favor Mjolnir over the Boomerang? Ugh. Yeah... I'm gonna favor Mjolnir for the time being. Let's say, I have no clue if this game is hard. I've never played it before. It's, oh, there's a mark scene button at least. Where? Oh, it's this. Mark all items as seen. I didn't even see that. Ironically enough. Anyway, is this game hard? I would say it's reasonably hard, but not like impossible. It's Minesweeper, but with some neat twists. Which actually makes it a lot more interesting for me.